Here at Central Boiler, we manufacture two main product lines. Central Boiler is outdoor wood furnaces and outdoor pellet furnaces. And then on the Altoz side of the business, it's high-end commercial zero-turn mowers. I work to take projects right from the initial ideation phase all the way to completion. So working between departments, whether it's manufacturing or engineering, or marketing, service, sales, etc.
What got me into manufacturing, I always liked to build things, hands-on type of guy. This was a perfect opportunity for that. It's worked well. I never did go to college, I just started welding on my own. I started welding for Central Boiler, eventually moved up into the management position here at Central Boiler for head of welding. So I have been involved in it for 20-some years.
I ended up in manufacturing actually by accident. I was looking for something fun and challenging within the area that I lived in to do. And it's a typical manufacturing story where you can start in manufacturing at an entry level and work your way through and get promoted and get all kinds of experience to brighten your future and to be able to advance within the companies.
I went to school for electronics and automated systems at Northland Community and Technical College in Thief River Falls. I was the president of the VEX Robotics Club at Northland College. I also volunteered at many of the high school tournaments in the area. I was a counselor at one of the robotics camps in Bemidji. Being part of the VEX Robotics, I was able to put a lot of my education to work, get a lot of the hands-on experience, be able to go through the documentation, setting up, building, all the things that you do in manufacturing I was able to see before I got a job in the industry. Going through the electronics technology program was basically like learning the language of manufacturing. From there I was introduced to one of the employees at Central Boiler and got into looking what they did here, and it intrigued me. It seemed to fit what I was going to school for, so came and did a tour and ended up applying and getting the job.
The perception of manufacturing is evolving. I think it's been changing over the last few years.
Manufacturing has come a long way. I know a lot of people think that it is dirty and dark, but with technology coming and a lot of automated systems, you're able to keep the facilities a lot more clean.
Technology plays a huge role in especially my job and also at Central Boiler and Altoz here. Working with the Altoz assembly line, all of our work instructions or job processes are completely automated.
The role that technology plays in manufacturing, and certainly in our company, when I started 18 years ago, we had a single mechanical press and an iron worker. And today we have 7 lasers, 5 turrets, 8 press brakes. We have a robot that's tied to a press brake. That's all CNC controlled in such that software will write the programs for that and download to the controllers on the machines. So technology has played a big role. And even operators with basic training can learn to run a machine and produce very accurate parts.
At Central Boiler Altoz, the technology that we use for materials management is an ERP system that basically plans all the material that we have. It tells us when we need it, where it needs to go, and what time it needs to be there, as well as helps us plan purchase orders for getting material into the building, as well as scheduling so we make sure all the parts are at the right place at the right time.
I guess for me, I'm very passionate about electronics and about newer technology. I'm always looking into what's up and coming as far as what's coming for us. Day to day, seeing what we can come up with and what we can make. And it's going to be exciting what's coming in the future, you know, for us and for the entire industry. There's always something new.
There's great opportunities for manufacturing, especially in this area right now. There's a high demand for skilled workers, and it's almost hard to find people right now. Not only here, but I know at neighboring companies. My advice to anyone wanting to get into manufacturing would be explore all the options available. Don't think that there's only one certain path that you could get into. Look at myself, for example. I started in receiving and I've worked a variety of different jobs. Within a manufacturing industry, there's a ton of different careers available, very good careers.
As far as advice for someone going into this field, I would really encourage it. Central Boiler is a great place to work. I love my job. It's nice to come to work and see everyone has a smile on their face.
Here at Central Boiler, it's like a large family, I guess you would say. Everybody is very close. Everybody smiles, says hi, it's very friendly. I guess my advice to someone who's looking into manufacturing is give it a shot, go investigate the manufacturing facilities and see what's out there.
That's one thing in manufacturing. There's two completely different skill sets. If you like the hands-on, more technical stuff, well, you can orient towards that way. Or if you want to deal with more of the people and the processes, you can take the more management type route. And two good paying career paths, and they're just different. There's definitely a job for everyone in manufacturing. As soon as you have any inclination that you're going to get into manufacturing, start early. I know in most high schools there's shop and electrical classes, electronics, things of that nature. And then pick a school. You don't have to have a 4-year degree to get a really good paying job in manufacturing.
Manufacturing has allowed me to make a living, which is far beyond the means of what I started out with when I started in the workforce. It has allowed me to grow financially as well as professionally and be able to support my family and my 5 children that I have. And it's just one of the professions that I admire the most just because of the opportunity, and it is a very good environment to make a living.
My future is made in manufacturing.
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 My future is made in manufacturing.